Tell me if y'all can see me. All right, I think it's finally working. And it's so ugly, man. Like I don't get it, man. This is a this connection is just horrific. All right. So let me know if it's working. Okay, it seemed to be working now. All right, let's start the show. I've been doing this. I started at 9:30 trying to get this thing started. 9:30 I started. It's just now getting started. Like I'm exhausted with the process of going live, man. This has really have become like, I mean, can y'all even hear me? Make sure let me know that y'all can hear me. Cause it's been an hour almost me messing with this thing. And it's becoming a process, man, that I really truly do not appreciate. I don't appreciate it. I love something that I can kind of overcome. I love to succeed in everything and go through some type of a little struggle so I can feel accomplished at the end. Anything you work for, you appreciate more. But this right here, this is not it. This is actually making me more upset than anything. So now I gotta go back and go through the motions again, what I just already did. It's been an hour I've been trying to go live. It should be simple. Click and click, turn. It ain't work. It ain't work. I know why it ain't work. But okay, give me a second because I just did this 15 minutes ago. So now I gotta do it again. I gotta go through this little process again. I'm trying to bring somebody on. They can't even come on because the dang show ain't even on. Like this is really like annoying, man. All right, so we're gonna try it again. Jeez, this is really sick. But we ain't gonna give up. Well, or we might, or we just might just give up. I mean, I don't want to speak too fast. We just might give up. This don't make no sense. I mean, two buttons. I should be live, ready to roll. I already tried to set up everything where it was good to go, and now I have to make sure. It's just hey, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it. All right, so we live, man. Let's jump right into it. I ain't got no time to waste. I'm frustrated and aggravated. Let's go.
Check the broadcast. It's the podcast. It's the podcast. New episode starting right now. Yeah. Look, they ain't got a clue. They saying how you make it in this truth without a bishop or a crew. Cause I'm the bishop and the few. I put the Jew up in the juice. He put the loose up on my noose and show me what I need to do to make the floor before the roof. Cause the rain is just a stain. And it rains on the blameless and the blame. And that would never change. Let me explain. It mean I got grounded before I grew a little. You act like you knew a lot before you knew a little. It's not complicated once you get rid of the riddles. You teach the top is just the middle. You versus the spittle. The real truth is too big and you brutals are brittle. To catch this, you need a net and I carry like kittens. Why your face never let my power show? How you get out of that? My power show. Why you always come to strap? My power show. How you able to see that? My power show.
All right. Episode 14. Uh, yeah. I'm trying to get a brother on. Well, excuse me, not a brother, my elder. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, man, I've been trying to get on this thing for an hour, and like if I say that, it's like, what do you mean you've been trying to get on for an hour? That sounds stupid. That's exactly how I feel. This is just stupid. But it's reality, my reality right now. And like I said last episode, I ain't into blaming Satan and all that who blah, but for some reason, for some reason, I'm having the worst issues, man. When I really, really, really want to do something, I have the worst issues. So now we live. We're gonna get into it. You know how we start off. We're gonna start off with the black. Yeah, everything good, DD. This is tedious, man. It's aggravating. But we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna get straight into it. I want to talk about some stuff that happened with a camp. I want to talk about this information I got. But first, we got to start off with the black inventors. Now, this is a little different. It's an inventor, right, that created something that I'm not even totally sure what it exactly is. Now, this brother created this, and I've been researching it and looking at it, and I'm not totally sure. Like, for whatever reason, I'm just not pinpointing the exact thing this thing is used for, but it became very intriguing to me, so I didn't give up. But then I didn't still get anywhere. So now I'm coming to the brothers and sisters. I'm gonna give y'all his name. His name is Dewey Sanderson, black inventor. I'm gonna spell it Deweysanderson. He's a black inventor. Dewey. Now, this man created the urinalysis machine. Yeah, the urinalysis machine. You know why this is funny to me? Because I work in hospitals. I work around people who be on dialysis. I work around people who sickly, elderly people, all that. I never heard of this damn machine, but it's frequently used. It's called it's called the urinalysis machine, and it's used to detect, all type of things. I said whatever I said. I don't know what I said. All type of things through the urinary process when you pee on stuff. And I need questions. I need questions answered. Is this the same thing they use to test pee if you've been smoking and drinking? And is this the same process? Because I'm not even totally sure because they're not giving me the information I need to really present this in a way I want to. So Dewey Sanderson created the urinalysis machine, and what it does check your glucose and all that stuff through your pee. Now, what I want to know, anybody nurses out there or anybody STNAs who's familiar with this machine, please put in the chat that you know what this machine do. But I do want to broadcast this, brother, because this machine is used throughout the world. The urine, I keep messing it up because I'm trying to say how to, but it's a pee machine that you put your pee on, and you analyze the pee, and everybody's been using this machine. They use the machine instead of drawing blood sometimes. We just go through the pee. And we know this machine is frequently used, but I never heard it. And I've been in hospitals since 2000, and I started working in hospitals in 2017. I mean, no, excuse me, 2007. And I am in a hospital, well, not a hospital. I work in a nursing home. So I'm still around these type of machines, and I'm not understanding what this machine does. So if anybody got any information, I'm gonna spell his name again. Dewey Sanderson is the highlighted and black inventor of today. The urinalysis, the urinalysis. See, the urinalysis machine, and everybody in the world uses it. Every hospital in the world uses it. They got different formats on how they continue to yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's Dewey. Yep, that's exactly how you spell it. Dewey Sanderson. Now you know what's crazy? Let me give y'all something that's crazy about me researching this man. For whatever reason, I just can't process this thing he did. But if you put in Dewey Sanders, guess who pops up? It's just weird. Like Dewey Sanders, the gay guy who made uh what's that song? Uh Long Town Country Road, and he got all these demonic things going on in this video, very homosexual things he got going on in this video. The guy who made the old Country Road song, when you type in Dewey Sanders, he pops up. And I thought that was pretty interesting, and that just threw me off my whole little research. I'm like, why is he popping up when I'm trying to figure out this brother's invention? Crazy. And I ain't saying nothing, no conspiracy. It just was confusing and threw me off my trajectory. My trajectory. I, I don't even care. I don't even care to say words right. Because this whole thing, this whole process, I've been trying to get on this thing for an hour. Frustrated, aggravated, unwilling to participate. Man, it's just been a day. But regardless, we're here now. But please, somebody help me understand Dewey Sanderson's invention. Hit me on Facebook, hit me on this, whatever you got, hit me on. I want to understand this machine better because I watch videos on it and nobody's explaining this machine to me. They telling me how to work it, but not explaining the machine to me. See, stuff like that. If y'all ever been in the world and try to gain knowledge and try to improve your situation, you ever been on a work spot and you ask somebody who worked there, who been there years, like, hey, yo, how you run? And they've been working there and they've been doing everything great for 20 years. You say, hey, yo, how you do that? And what's your process? They hesitant to tell you because they don't want you to know how this thing works. Not because it's the most complex thing, because it's something that really can change your processing, your day-to-day life. If we know how to do these things ourselves, then we ain't gotta go to the hospital. That's just an example of why I feel I can't find our information. I think this machine, they try to make it like it's this is the most simplest machine I done came across. You hit a button, and I still don't know how it works, but it looks so simple. It's one screen, it's like 5 buttons. This is not a complicated machine, but for whatever reason, I cannot figure this thing out. Y'all help me figure this thing out. So next episode, I'll come with this information, please, because I still want to know. Dewey Sanderson, Dewey or Dewey or how you know how to say the man's name? Anyway, I'm really interested in that brother, and I really want to learn more. But they are not giving me information about him. And it's really just simple Google and this, that, and I still can't find anything. I typed his name in a different way because sometimes they like to play on your name, and then a damn rapper showed a homosexual rapper who's well known right now showed up. I'm like, what is going on? it just, and then on top of that, it took me an hour to get. I'm just like, whatever. So anyway, I came across this information, man. We all read the Bible. We all understand the flood and how the process went when the gates of the heavens opened up and the gates of the earth opened up. I came across something that was very, 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 very interesting. Y'all tell me if y'all see the same thing. I want to make sure that people are not just I'm just not jumping for every conspiracy. I want people to really dive in and say, nah, that ain't really nothing. I see, you'd be like, yeah, I can see where you're going, but it really don't make sense. But follow me on this. We're gonna go to guys. And what I gotta do is share my screen. Or what I'm about to do is share my screen. So I gotta make sure, okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to share my screen. And this is what I've been doing this whole hour trying to get on this thing. I've been setting it, man. Listen. All right, so we about to share the screen, right? Okay. What? Okay, okay. It's telling me things I don't even care to know. All right. So we're going to first we're going to do this right. I got this thing. I'll this process I want y'all to see. All right. So we're gonna share the screen. Is it sharing on y'all? Y'all let me know. Oh, select tab. We're gonna go to. Oh wow. Okay, that's even cooler. All right. So it don't even. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm learning something new in the process of hating this whole process. All right. So look. All right. Check this out. I want y'all to look at this. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I'm trying to make sure I can get both of these things on here at the same time. So I looked at this, right? It's information I came across. And it was very interesting. I mean, like it was really, really cool. So look, check this out. So we're looking at these geysers. If you look at the geysers, just geysers, and what their operation is, some of them be miles away from a lake or body of water. Some be really close, but they're like basically tunnels for water to eventually escape in particular areas. So when I'm looking at these geysers, as y'all can see, I want y'all to look at a few of them. Look at a few of them. And look at the water shooting up. It's a geyser out in Arizona that shoots up. Now, this geyser is from what the estimates I can gather, because I couldn't even find the exact measurements on it. But from seeing people around and seeing people walking around, I'm going to give it 35 by 35. Let's just say 30 feet, 30 feet. 30 feet wide, 30 feet, whatever. It's a circle. I don't know if it's a perfect circle or not. 30 feet wide circle. Uh, and we're gonna say 30 feet down. 30 feet down. Let's just go 30 feet down. And that geyser shoots up 200. Listen to me. The geyser shoots up 200 feet in the air. It's a geyser. A geyser is water basically tunneled through the ground and is pushed out of a area that is not part that is not the a body of water. It's just a hole in the ground that shoots water out of it. And you know, this one right here is kind of comical. They got a guy sitting on and getting pushed up 200 feet. The guys are in Arizona shoots up. Just follow me for a second. So we got these geysers, right? And let me show y'all something. I want y'all to keep these geysers in mind. Look at these geysers. Look at this one in particular. What do that look like to you? What do these geysers look like to you? This is a water tunnel where water shoots up out of it, right? What did that look like? Just sit right there with me for a second, because I really want y'all to see what I see. And if it ain't right, it ain't right. I mean, that's just what it is. I was on the clubhouse with the elder, and I went into this room, and I was basically, you know, opening up to the brothers, like, you know, I'm doing this stuff, and I want to know if it's right, how it sound to y'all. One of the brothers said, man, look, he said without saying, look, you're on the right path, man. That's how he felt what I was saying, and I appreciate that, because we all need counsel. We all need somebody to at least talk to at the end of the day, and so yeah. So I'm coming to y'all. I've been doing that though. We ain't gonna act like I ain't been coming to y'all. Y'all just don't give me no dang on answers. So now I gotta go back and do it myself. We ain't gonna act like I ain't been coming to y'all. But let's look at it again. Geysers. Look at this. What that look like? What these look like? Now these look dry and desolate you know, this one look more like it's been wet, but it's dry. Look at this one, dry, nasty. You got even weeds and stuff growing around it. Look at this one. This look like something on the moon. Look at these geysers. Now I mean, or the measurements of it, but that's dirt, one of them machines, right? And we know them things stand about 15, 20, 30 feet tall. 15, 20 to 30 feet tall. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Y'all let me know if y'all seeing what I'm seeing. I'm gonna get to the point. Don't rush me. I've been trying to get on live for an hour and y'all gonna rush me. Look at that guy. 200 feet shooting water consistently. Consistently. If you look at the land around it, it's probably 30 feet, 30 by 30, 30 feet wide, 30 feet deep. Let's just say that. That ain't nothing. I mean, it's something to somebody who can't swim, but that ain't nothing. And look at all this land, hundreds of miles around it. And this thing, would them thing be 15, 20 feet tall to dig the dirt up? Let's see some more. See if we can get a better perspective on them. Let's see. All types of geysers. All types of geysers. This is really interesting to me, man. I really got into it. I really looked at it and said, "Yo, this is crazy." All right, so we got a perspective of what a geyser looked like and what a geyser do. It shoots water up. Okay, it's a hole that's connected to some body of water somewhere and shoots water up. I want to give y'all this now. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all another geyser real quick. I'm gonna show y'all the geysers exploding. Look at these geysers exploding. Water. This water pressure ain't light. This is think about the water pressure it has to muster up to shoot water 200 feet in the air. Think about the process of water that has to be pressurized to shoot up 200 feet in the air. I'm showing y'all something. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, I got a little beside myself. Y'all can't even see that. Let me go back. Let me slow down. I want to show y'all the pressurized water. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm telling y'all, man, I got the worst. I got the worst. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, so that's off. Okay. Now let's go to screen share again. I'm about to show y'all the pressure. The pressure. Look at the pressure of these geysers. Right? Look at the pressure of these geysers that have to shoot up 200 feet in the air. And that's just the one in what the heck I say that thing was? Arizona. 200 feet in the air. The pressure on that thing has to be so condensed and so powerful. And that water hits you sitting on that thing, man, you are dead, man. That thing might rip you in half. They like this. They try to make it all comedy. He was sitting on that thing will rip him in half. Horror movie. It's a horror flick. You sitting on the geyser and that thing erupt. It's like a volcano. Pressurized water. We got those water what we call them things the water pressure thing we clean our houses with and yards with and garages with. You put your hand in front of some of the most powerful things they got, that thing will slice your hand off like it was butter. It's like a knife to butter. And this thing pushing water up in the air 200 feet. We got the water pressure machines that don't go 200 feet in the air. Come on, man. This thing really intrigued me. 200 feet in the air. Makes no sense why they would do that. Now I want to go back to the flood. When we read in scripture, it say the waters opened in the heavens and in the earth. The heavens and in the earth. And we see geysers on a small scale, 30 by 30, pushing water pressure up 200, water pressure 200 feet. Now let me get y'all to the point, man. I'm really intrigued with this. It got me so excited. I'm gonna share my screen again. Oh, wait a minute. All right, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again. Right now, we talking about geysers and the flood, and how could the Earth be flooded? I'm gonna give y'all how the Earth was flooded. Pressure washer. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all how the Earth became flooded, and this is it. The geysers, and let me give y'all the geysers that flooded the Earth. Now, all the geysers in the world, if we looking at it in the perspective, went off. And let me give you the geysers that flooded the Earth. Right? Check these out. Check these out. They call them meteor crash sites. Check these out. Meteor crash sites. Now you tell me, this don't look like one of the geyser holes. Now, I mean, I could be wrong. This don't look like one of the geyser holes that we just saw. They calling them meteor crash sites. Now, we talked about a one geyser size wide, to estimate from seeing people walking around it, 30 feet. 30 feet wide, 30 feet deep. That's just me just giving an eyeball estimate. It could have been smaller than that. I'm just trying to give an appreciated estimate on what I see. These right here are 2 to 3 miles wide. 2 to 3 miles wide. Think about that. If a 30 by 30 foot geyser can push pressurized water 200 feet in the air, what could a 2-mile wide geyser do? Golly, when I came across this information, man, it blew my mind. Look at these. They look just like geysers. Dried up geysers. Look at these people standing by this. These things is miles wide. Imagine if water started erupting from these things simultaneously everywhere on the earth. Geysers. Geysers. Guess what won that? It's a big one in the Grand Canyon. Don't they call that one of the biggest craters on Earth? The Grand Canyon is it's like a big geyser. Look at these things. Look at these things. They look like geysers. How the earth was flooded? It rained. The sky opened up, so it rained continuously. And then the earth opened up with these 2-mile wide geysers. And you know what how big 2 miles is? Nigga, your city fit in a damn geyser. A lot of y'all, parts of y'all city is fitting in a geyser. In these craters, excuse me. In these craters, they say things fell from the sky and made craters. But when I look at a geyser, they the exact same thing. They look the exact same way. Give me a second. I'm gonna let y'all look at these craters again. They say these are craters from outer space rocks, put holes in the earth, right? Y'all look at it. I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna go slow. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Y'all know the internet ain't right over here. But look at this one. Look at this one. An animated visual. Goddamn crater. A meteor crater. Huh? And that's miles wide. Look at these. Look at these people. Look at him sitting next to this thing. I want to show y'all what a bunch of people looking at him. Look at these people. This is a tourist attraction, miles wide. If a 30-foot crater wide, 30-foot deep, can pressurize water 200 feet in the air, what could a 2-mile wide geyser do? Are we even still here? Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Hello, hello. Let me know. 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 I need something quick. Something quick. Just type a Y in the chat real quick. Something quick. Something quick. Something quick. Something quick. Cause this. I'm over this. Something quick. Something quick. Let me know if we still live and we still active. It's pretty sick. Appreciate it. All right, we still live. We still active. Yo, they kicked me off the damn thing. How is the thing still active and I'm not even there? I'm the reason why the thing is active. Man, come on, man. Let me tell y'all my life real quick. So, as a man of 9 kids, a wife, and brothers and sisters who I feel obligated to. I don't do this because shit. I mean, I ain't even making no damn money off of this. So I don't do this because it's financially, uh, uh, it ain't lucrative. So I do it because I feel obligated. And all I want to do is go live. Like, I just want to go live, share what I've been going through, and come out of this thing and turn it off. You can't tell me when I do something on the internet day in, day out, I ain't fully effective on the websites. Everything working perfectly fine. But soon as I want to go live, soon as I want to really get deep into the things that help me progress in the spiritual walk, it's always a problem. I'm surprised what's been happening too, but I'm surprised they ain't completely just eradicated me off the net. Not because I'm some grand dude, because I've been doing the same things I got to go through with this internet stuff. The same thing I've been dealing with the music. The songs are coming off the internet. People are like, hey, what happened to that song? You tell me. I don't know. This is sick, man. And this is frustrating. And I am like, I don't know what to do. One brother hit me up. He was telling me to get these things for this. So I'm gonna try to improve the internet. Maybe that is the problem. I really truly hope that is it, because I don't want to. Somebody say jiggle the wires. I'm gonna have to do something, because this is just tiresome. Because it takes me out of my enthusiasm. And regardless, we gonna run it back. We gonna get it. Try to get back on. Yeah. All right. So that's the whole point of that. I wanted to show that these geysers, these small geysers, which are not really small, they 30 feet. A lot of them is 50 feet wide. Uh, uh, but these are the smaller geysers, and then you got the craters, who they say uh, uh, meteors came down and ravaged the land with these great holes. But they look exactly, I mean, they ain't even no almost. They look exactly identical to these geysers. Identical. Now, if you could computerize something and put a couple people there, you would say, oh yeah, that's a crater. Look at these geysers. Look at these guys. Look at this one. Geyser. I think I saw that one. This is a geyser. It's dried up land. Now, it's on a smaller scale, so it's hard for you to picture yourself as a crater. But we're talking about multiply this by 3,000. Make it 2 miles wide. Now you're looking at the Grand Canyon. These are geysers. Look at this. Don't look like nothing until you actually, it don't look like a crater until you put yourself small on that. Oh, it's a crater. It's a geyser. A damn geyser, man. So we've been lied to about craters. Off top, off rip. That's what I truly believe. Because I want y'all to do some investigation too. Now, this is what I like to do. A lot of brothers and sisters, they start up things and they provoke thought, and which is all good and dandy. We need all that. That's exactly what I'm doing, provoking thought. But they don't ask y'all to come back and say, "Hey man, y'all research that? Y'all see what I see, or what y'all see something different?" I want to be right, but not. I don't want to be right at the expense of lying. I don't want to be right to me. I want to be right. Period. Y'all get some time to check these geysers and craters out. Y'all gonna be like, damn, which one is the geyser? Which one? I mean, me. I was like, which one is the geyser? Which one is the crater? They look the same to me. They look exactly the same to me. I'm gonna run these geysers back. I got some more. I want to show y'all the ones that's shooting up again. And these are ones just off the top Google search. These ain't even nothing. These ain't even nothing specific. I just Google searched it. Google search geysers and craters, man. And these are the ones shooting up. See, what they like to do, if you type in geyser, they don't give you dry geysers that's not active. They just show you the water, which is fine. But type in dry geysers, you start to see a similarity. Well, I started to see a similarity. 200 feet, man. Shooting up pressure water. Goodness gracious. Imagine one 2 miles wide. Shooting pressurized water, not just spouting up water 200 feet in the air, because you can't get, because now we got to multiply that. If it's going 200 feet from a 30-foot geyser for a mile wide geyser, we talking thousands of feet in the air. Thousands. Thousands of feet in the air. Pressurized water shooting thousands of feet. Don't even make sense, man. Don't even make sense. You can't even picture that. But what I can picture is these dry geysers. When you type in dry geysers and craters, you can do side by side and they look exactly alike. That's how this water took over the earth. It wasn't just raining day in, day out. When the floodgates of heaven opened up, that was the rain. If it rained, let it rain continuously in your neighborhood for 24 hours. You will be in some water. Now we're gonna open up the ground and let 1,000-foot pressurized water shoot up in the air, thousands of feet in the air. Come on, man. Flood happened in no time. If y'all understand what's going on in the earth right now, everything is being flooded. Everything is being drowned. Now, a lot of these waters do recede back to their natural state, but a lot of these waters do enough damage to the ground to move up. They are steadily moving up. The earth's waters are rising. If y'all look at any history channel, anything about history, when the land dry up, guess what they find when the land dry up? They find buried cities. So everything that we've been searching for, we can't find on the ground above water, because it's under the water. Atlantis, they're like, hey, man, where Atlantis go? Nigga, it's under the water. we found, I did a show. It was one episode. I think it was episode 9. No, maybe 8. We was talking about Gilgamesh and how the lands over there dried up, and they found tombs of the ancient Gilgamesh. I talked about on I'm gonna give y'all the episode. I'm gonna put it in the chat or something, so I'll let y'all watch that episode. I presented this information that they found this stuff once the land started drying up in certain areas. So everything that we're looking for is underwater. Why do you think you can't even go to certain places in the oceans? They say this is our territory. This nigga, y'all ain't even out there. It ain't about territory. It's about what's under the water. Because y'all not just sitting on the waters. Y'all can't even cover the waters. It's way more water than it is land. So y'all can't even cover all the land. So y'all can't, they telling people not to go to certain places in the ocean. And then they done lock down Antarctica. You can't even go there, period. Without you get killed, you try to go to Antarctica unsupervised. Without paying, you got to pay $100,000 to get to Antarctica. Why? It's the coldest place in the known Earth that we know of. And you got to pay $100,000 to get in them waters. Be close to them waters. Everything that we've been looking for is under the water. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this whole thing out about the flood, I am convinced. Now, this is not to scare anybody. This is not to set no alarm. The waters are rising again. Now, the book say it wouldn't flood us again, so we ain't got to worry about that. But the waters are rising again. But see the thing that complements that, so to speak, is there are hundreds of thousands of new islands popping up. So we ain't got to worry about a flood. But what I think we was the transition is new lands, new discoveries, new possibilities to get the hell free. But there's new lands popping up. Islands are popping up. It was out in Asia, around that continent, the Asian continent, where islands are just forming day in, day out. The volcanoes are erupting under the water, forming. Now, how the hell do a volcano get under the damn ocean if it wasn't no flood? Volcanoes don't belong under the water unless they get flooded, because they are connected to some heat source, which I'm not totally sure where that comes from. I'm not totally sure what is geysers getting these water from, because some geysers be close to the water, some be so far off from the water. It's like, why are you shooting up water? You don't even get it's barren over here. So understanding the earth has really become an adventure for me, a task for me to try to find these mysteries. But it's been very fun, because what I established in myself is I'm not gonna know none of this stuff, but it's good to try to. It's fun to try to. Don't get into the position where the book say a lot of knowledge really put you in a bad spot. I think that was Solomon who said that. A lot of knowledge, more, a lot of these books really gonna put you in a bad spot, because now you're gonna start contradicting yourself, and you're gonna start thinking that everything you learn need to be unlearned. And then everything you done unlearned, you try to figure out was that even. This is a whole. It's too much. You don't need a lot of knowledge. You need enough knowledge. If you go on an adventure like I'm going on to find out these mysteries, know in your mind and heart that you not gonna get close. I know I ain't gonna get close, but understand, like this stuff with the geysers. This is fun. This is great to know that it gives some credence to the mysteries, and that's all it is. We're not trying to uncover 100% of anything. That ain't the job. That ain't my job. I want to give credence to the things that I speak and believe in. It ain't even got to be 25% of what I believe. 1% is enough. Like these geysers that I believe are geysers, these craters shooting up water. You got a geyser 30 feet that I'm just looking at the estimate, people. It was a lady, and I'll give her 5'5". You lay her down a few times, that's 30 feet. That's what I looked at it. And I don't know. It could have been way big. She could have been shorter than, she could have been 4'3", for all I know. Or she could have been 6'2". But I'm just trying to give a good estimate on what I've seen to try to get some dynamics. But y'all shoot in here some geyser estimates, and then shoot in here some crater estimates. The biggest crater I seen, well, one of the biggest ones was 2 miles wide, man. One of the smaller crater geysers I seen, from my estimate, well, it was a man, he was standing around, and I get at 12 feet, maybe 15 feet. But if they are both geysers shooting water, both of them shooting water 200 feet in the air. So we got geysers 2 miles wide with a water. That's so much pressurized water. That is unbelievable to be in that circumstance. And it ain't unbelievable. It ain't impossible, I would say. It's unbelievable because it's something we haven't experienced. But people deal with tsunamis where waves be 400 feet in the air coming and hit the shoreline. We didn't witness that. We didn't see that on the news channel. People that documented 400, 200 feet waves coming to tear these shorelines up. So we know how scary it could be. It is for other people. We can just try to visualize that. But man, these craters, man, y'all check that stuff out. That's a geyser shooting water up higher than the trees. Yeah, I thought it was super cool, man. So y'all check that stuff out. I just want to give people something that they can help me understand better, and strike people's interest in these particular things that I come across. But we're gonna move on to another subject. It ain't nearly as dynamic as this one. It ain't nearly as revolutionary as this one. I think this some deep stuff to me. But everybody know I was with a certain camp named GOCC, and I just found this hilarious. And I'm at the point of my life where I share videos from ISUBK, I share videos from GOCC, I share videos from IUIs. I don't care about none of that stuff. But it was kind of disturbing. So they had a Passover here in Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. And some people hit me up from GOCC being extraordinarily friendly. I mean, beyond friendly. Because the memo with me in that camp is um, don't associate yourself with my music if you're with that camp. For what reason? I still don't know the reason, but I don't care to know the reason at this point. I just know it's just not something that's productive to brothers and sisters, brotherhood and sisterhood. I remember a brother from that camp said, "Yeah, man, they told me not to listen to you." He called me and apologized, and man, he was almost in tears. Almost, I'm like, yo, I don't even care. But he's saying that he felt the way towards me, and once he did that to me, I did that to another brother. I had apologized to another brother in that same manner. So what he did, he don't even know how great that was because I actually did that same thing because I was feeling that same way. I was feeling like some jealousy and some indifference toward a brother. And I called him on the phone and spilled that same way that he spilled to me. But anyways, he was saying like, yeah, man, don't listen. They was telling him to listen to your music. There's that, this, that. They saying you evil. They saying that. I'm like, I don't even know these people, and they don't even know me. But that's what's going on, and I'm glad it happened to me because I have become a voice in this community. I have become a face in this community. Whether I got a mask on or not, still a face in this community. And when I start speaking these things, people can say, we got somebody on our side now. Because a lot of these camps do people dirty. Now, they might not do it intentionally, but you're doing people dirty. And for me to get done dirty at the peak of my, uh, uh, um, I don't even call it career, but it was a music thing. At the peak of that, and they how they did me was and people was telling me how they was doing me. I had that people for their radio show tell me not to. It was all about music though. I just didn't understand it. It wasn't about my personality. It wasn't about what I done to somebody. It ain't what I said about nobody. It was all about my music, which was mind boggling to me. But I understood it as it progressed on. So the brother was saying, man, yeah, they told me not to listen. They told me this, and they made me feel the type of way. But after all that, I sat back and said, man, this brother he ain't done none of that stuff they said. So when he said that stuff to me, it really triggered in me to do the same thing. I recently just did it again to another brother because we all get caught up in situations where we got this disdain for each other, and it may be warranted or unwarranted. But I learned from him to come out clean, man, and get it off your chest. And I think the Most High blessed me in that. I think I truly I felt blessed in that. And the brothers was very welcoming, like I was. I was welcoming. I didn't really understand what was going on, but I was welcoming. Like, okay, dang, you feel that way? I appreciate you for doing that. Bless you. Hopefully we can, link in together. Well, we never even talked again after that. But he had to get something off his chest so he could be a better servant of the Most High. And I had did it twice since then. I recently just did it, and I did it some years back, right after he did it. I immediately did it, and so yeah. So I'm gonna get back to the point. So these good people from GLCC is messaging me. I'm coming home from work, and they calling me like, "Yeah, man, we love your music. This that we wanna do some music with you and this that." And I'm like, "Why is GLCC calling me? Why y'all even care to call me?" But anyway, so I'm sitting on the line with him, just being cordial. That's just who I am, man. So I'm talking to him, and this one I knew it was some folly. The man said, "Yeah, man, I love your song when you was like, they know, they been new, I'm a hero." And he was rapping one song that came out in 2014. I knew it was a setup then. I said, "Nigga, I just dropped the album." So you ain't heard nothing new since 2004, maybe it's 15, 2015. So I knew it was some folly. It was them trying to keep tabs on me because they was coming to Cleveland. And nigga, I'm not about to show up. You think, why would I show up and cause any problems between whatever y'all got with me? Because I ain't got no problem with no damn body. All my problems are internal and dealing with things that y'all don't even know about. So Yeah, no, no, man. I felt like I played along with it. I thought it was entertaining, but yeah, that like they really called some people out to make sure they can keep tabs on me, to make sure I don't show up to that thing, or just see if I was going to show up. I don't care about that stuff. So y'all don't have to do that. I just want to put that memo out there. Anybody with GLCC, I don't care about showing up to nothing. I'm not gonna crash your party. Like, what do y'all think I'm gonna do? I don't care. I got 9 kids. Nothing else matters to me. Okay, all right. So the whole GLCC thing, I wanted to clear that up and put that out there. Like, I love GLCC. I love ISUBK. I love IUIC. Everybody has something that they are doing that is productive to the body. I can care less about what y'all got going on. All right. So you don't have to call and keep tabs on me. And I'm not saying it came from some elders. I'm saying the people who was setting this stuff up felt like they had to prevent. I felt like they had to make sure I wasn't coming there. I don't want to come. If you invited me, I probably would have showed up. I'm not that type of person. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Man, this was ugly on the connection side. But y'all see how, okay, whatever. I ain't even gonna say it. We're gonna wrap it up. Black inventors, GOCC, and how the flood really happened, man. I feel like I got the proof now. Ain't no way them came from space, rocks just dropping on the ground. Craters, man. The waters opened up from 2 mile wide geysers. And we got some wider than that, probably. I'm just not privy to the information on the estimates of these uh 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 um things. But yeah, man, I thought it was pretty dope. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Last week, I wanted to present this the same way. It just didn't man. But we ain't gonna fret. We gonna keep it rolling. Hopefully, I can be back soon. I do want to continue this momentum. It's a lot of things. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna be back. We might be back tomorrow. I got some more information I want to share with y'all. This was just as good as the geysers. Now we're gonna come back with some more information I want to share with y'all. It blew my mind. It really made me upset. I'm gonna tell you what I be praying for every night, what I pray for, and what I envision every night. And we're gonna talk about that next week. Oh, not even next week. I really want to come back tomorrow. So y'all get on Facebook, be like, hey, JB, you said you was coming back tomorrow, man. And I'm like, damn, all right, let me go. The one thing I be so amped up, and then I see the process of doing something. I be like, whatever. I don't care anymore. But yeah. What'd you say, Carter? Oh man. Exactly, Carter. Like, you wouldn't even think that I had any problems with anybody because I do not. But it's deeper than you've been there since 2016. Well, I mean, around the same time, well, maybe a couple years earlier, we was linked in tight. Maybe 2012, 13. Yeah, you wouldn't think that I had any problems with anybody because guess what? I don't. But it's when you're doing something that is not okay. That's like say you play for a certain team, right? But you're not promoting that team and everything you do. You really promoting. You really give a shout out okay. Say you play for a team and your coach has been doing this and your general manager's been doing this and your players been doing this and you get up on a podium and say, "Hey man, my mama helped me through everything." when you start giving that praise to something else, a lot of people don't appreciate that because they feel like they contributed to your success. And it's not get acknowledged, I think that was a problem. I was just saying all praise to the Most High. Maybe that was a problem. I don't know. I'm just assuming that it may be the case. It may be something totally different. It may not even be about music, but they kept telling me not. They kept saying not to play my music. It could have been something. Maybe I stepped on somebody's shoe and didn't apologize unknowingly. I don't know. But listen, to this day I do not know. But I'm glad it happened to me though. So now I have a voice, a powerful voice. It ain't just a regular, somebody off in the cut. Man, I can't stand these cats. They doing it. No, I know it because it happened to me. So if it happened to, not saying I'm the greatest, I'm great enough to not have things happen to. I'm saying I have a position in this community, and it happened to me. And you know what's crazy, Carter? This ain't the only camp, but this the camp that called me and was trying to keep tabs on. This ain't the only camp, bro. But yeah, nonetheless, man, I got love for everybody who got love for me. Cause I ain't loving people who ain't got love for me. That don't even make no sense. I got love for people who got love for me, and we can rock like that. You appreciate people and you consider people, but you ain't gotta go out your way for nobody who don't love you. That don't make no sense. That is counterproductive to your success in life, whatever it may be. So, with that word, with that, I want to jump off. I want to play this. Man, I didn't get to play this song, man. I want to play this song real quick. And because I didn't get to play it last week. I had a great concept for last week, man. It's gonna be fun, funny. So I'm gonna end on this. Everybody hip to the Montgomery situation. And I want to go ahead and play this song to end the show out. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I'm gonna see y'all hopefully tomorrow because I got some information I want to share with y'all tomorrow. Remind me, y'all hop on my Facebook. It's just John Boy. I got a mask on. That's what I do. I just hide my face. Why? I don't know. I'm a creature. Hey, y'all go to my Facebook. Y'all hit me up and say, hey, JB, come on the live tonight like you said, boy. You said you had something. Don't be lying to everybody. So, yeah, make sure y'all do that. Reach out to me. I'm going to put some links up. Y'all want to get some music. Y'all want to donate to the cause. I'm going to put some links up to my Facebook. And I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I got music. You know what? Lately, I put up a song, right, on Instagram. It got 1 million views. Crazy. So everything is good. Everything is great. And considering the movement of the Most High's word getting pushed. So, y'all link in. Make sure y'all keep me on my toes, man. Look, man. I just be tired, man. Yeah. Do that for me. I'm begging y'all now. I ain't asking no more. I'm begging y'all to help the boy be great. Can y'all help the boy be great? All right, so we're gonna leave it out on this. And this is what I wanted to play last week. I was trying to be comical in this thing, but I really had a vision. I really had something I wanted to display. So we're gonna leave out on this.
Hey, man, I think we're missing the bigger picture right here, man. What I seen was a bunch of people coming together under a circumstance.
Oh, all praises, Carter. Oh yeah, you heard that joint? Yeah, man.
And that's how we gonna ride until the wheels go pretty boy. They hope that we just. But if you come with that tussling and you will leave with concussions, it's gonna be repercussions, cause we increase no reduction. If you hear that broken glass run as if you come with some beef,
I don't care no more.
Some grief. I'm from Montgomery, boy. We'll mount your gums to a seat. And we can come from the sky, and we can come from the sea. But we ain't coming alone because our family deep. And people pitch in, we party and we pivot and sit back and then we listen to rumors and what they witness. And make it a celebration, not because we won the fight,
but because we gathered without no hesitation.
Yeah, and once I put it in the air.
All right, y'all. It was fun, man. We be back tomorrow. I told y'all to hit me on my Facebook, hit me on the IG, hit me on the Twitter, all the same name. Y'all message me, tell me to get on this thing, because I know I ain't gonna feel like it. I know I ain't gonna want to, but I got some more information for y'all. Blessings, shalom, shalom. I pray everybody do well enough to do well enough. We out of here. Blessings.